This scar that I got 2 years ago when training calisthenics is still on my wrist, so I decided to pick up this Mederma Intensive Overnight Scar Cream to see if I can finally get rid of it. According to the bottle, this scar cream of course works best when your wound first closes and you have a brand new scar, and it can resolve scars within 8 weeks. But it also says that it can resolve old scars within 3 to 6 months. So I'm going to keep putting this stuff on in the evenings before I go to bed and track the results with you guys from 1 month of usage, 3 months of usage, and then finally 6 months of usage to see if I can finally get rid of this scar. Also, to give you the correct frame of reference, I honestly forgot to film the intro for this video when I first started applying this stuff. So this is what my scar looks like right now after about 1 week of application. And right here is some B-roll that I took of day 1 before I applied any cream at all and when I first started using the scar cream. Here is a closer look of what my scar looks like after 1 week of usage, put side by side with a clip of day 1 when I started using it. Let me know if you think that there's any visible reduction, but I'll see you guys again and share the results again in 1 month. Here's what my scar looks like now after 1 month of usage, side by side with when I first started using Mederma. Here's what my scar looks like after about 2 months of usage. As you can see, I was kind of clumsy and ended up getting another cut around the same area, but the original one we're tracking is this one right here. I'm also going to be applying the scar cream to this newer scar, so you can see how quickly it works on a fresher scar and an older scar as well. This is what the scar looks like now after 3 months of usage. As you can see, the fresher scar that I got last month has completely disappeared, so it works really well on new scars. And this older scar, I'd say, still has some pretty noticeable improvements, though it's still there. So let's keep going and see how much it heals.
Here's what my scar looked like after 4 months of using Mederma. I opted to do a voiceover and film this part silently because at the time I was traveling and didn't want to wake up my roommate. But as you can see, the scar was still visible, yet still had some pretty noticeable improvements in my opinion.
This is what the scar looks like now after about 5 months of usage. I say about because I went on a mission trip to Bolivia, and when I was there, I met a child who had really severe 3rd-degree burns, so I decided to give the bottle to the pastor to give to his family.
목사님 잠시만요. 이거 황상 있는 데서 얘기해주세요.
그거 화상 있는 거.
네네네.
오케이,
그거
오케이.
네.
And then I, of course, had to wait till I returned to America to buy another bottle and keep using it. So yeah, this is it at about 5 months. Honestly, I'm not confident that it's going to be able to make the scar completely disappear, but I'm going to keep using this, come back in another month, and then let you guys see what the realistic results of this look like after 6 months of using it on a 2-year-old scar that was pretty deep. All right, and for the final moment of truth, here is what the scar looks like after 6 full months of usage. I looked back at the original clip when I first started filming this video, and I must say that even though the scar hasn't fully healed yet, I am really impressed with how much of a visible difference is made over the past 6 months. Putting this side by side with the original clip, hopefully you can see that the color of my scar has improved drastically to where now the scar's color is pretty much on par with my normal skin tone, whereas before it was a lot darker. And because of that, I'm really confident that if I keep applying this scar cream over time, past the 6 month mark, I'm going to eventually be able to fade the scar away just like it faded away the other small cut that I got while I was filming this series. And there you have it. In my own first-hand experience that I've documented over the course of the past 6 months and just shared with you guys, this Mederma Overnight Scar Cream really does work. It works best on fresh scars like the one that I got that was healed in a month, and it works really well even on old scars like this 2-year-old one that now I feel like I have to really point out and hold up to the camera to show you guys. And even though it may not completely heal older scars within 6 months, just based on where my scar is now, I'm confident that I keep applying this for the rest of the year, if not like maybe slightly longer. It is going to eventually be able to completely fade this 2-year-old scar, which is absolutely amazing. So if you're looking for an intensive overnight scar cream that's pretty affordable, feels nice when you apply it, and most importantly, really works on both new and old scars, pick up some Mederma overnight scar cream for yourself today, and you're gonna be set.